It's a bidding war fit for the frontier. Two rivals duking it out over Texas oil territory. Big producers are battling to take over Anadarko Petroleum and its shale oil producing holdings in the Permian Basin. Occidental Petroleum came to the table today with an offer that values Anadarko at $57 billion, including debt. If it wins, it will bulk up its oil output to 1.4 million barrels a day. The bid comes less than 2 weeks, though, after Anadarko reached a deal with Chevron worth $47 billion. Anadarko stock is up around 12% in this session. CNN's Matt Egan joins me now. Matt, great to have you with us. There you are. It's a case of if you don't succeed, try again. And with this final bid here from Anadarko, Occidental, they're really meaning business. Talk me through it.
So Anadarko Petroleum is suddenly the hottest name in the oil industry. This offer coming from Occidental Petroleum this morning, if it was consummated, this would be the fourth biggest oil and gas deal in history and the biggest in about 4 years. Now, the bidding war really puts an exclamation point on the shale oil boom. Oil companies are simply desperate to get their hands on land in the Permian Basin, which is that West Texas shale oil field that has catapulted the United States to the top of the global leaderboard in terms of oil production. Now, if this deal happens, Occidental said that it would still would be the #1 producer in the Permian Basin with more than 500,000 barrels a day of oil production there. Of course, this isn't only about the Permian Basin, though. Anadarko also owns shale assets in Colorado. It has deep water drilling properties in the Gulf of Mexico, and it's a big player in LNG as well, where it has a project in Mozambique. If you put it all together, analysts told me today that Anadarko really has an amazing portfolio, and it's one that wasn't really getting enough value from Wall Street, which of course is what made it an attractive takeover target. This afternoon, Anadarko put out a statement saying that its board of directors will meet with bankers and lawyers to carefully review this new proposal from Occidental to see if it really qualifies as a superior proposal. Chevron, on the other hand, has been silent so far. As the #2 oil company in the United States, Chevron does, of course, have the firepower to sweeten its bid should it want to. So, Julia, it's possible that this bidding war is just getting started.
And I think you make a great point, Matt, and I think we have to compare Chevron, super oil giant, with the size of Occidental here. I mean, Chevron's 4 times the size, so they have real power here. And I know a number of analysts have come out today, the likes of KeyBank, saying don't get into a bidding war with Chevron here because you could end up paying too much, even if they are great assets here. What's the risk of that? That simply Occidental here is just paying too much?
That's right. So some analysts are coming out and already saying that it's possible that Occidental is adding too much to value Anadarko, and what you could have is a situation where the new company doesn't have enough resources, doesn't have enough cash, maybe it's got too much debt to really then spend all the money it needs to develop all those assets it just acquired in the Permian Basin. Chevron, on the other hand, has a larger balance sheet. It's actually been very aggressive with share buybacks, so you never know. There could be a situation where it could turn off or maybe slow down its share buybacks and putting that money more towards investing in the future by acquiring Anadarko. We'll have to wait and see what happens there.